I want to see Ukraine kick the absolute crap out of Russia. But until there is a plan in place and a strategic objective that we're going to accomplish by spending hundreds of billions of dollars, I cannot in good conscience continue to throw money at that problem. It does not make sense to do so, and that's why I voted consistently against these spending bills for the Ukraine. Hey everybody, I hope that you all had a great week. I want to welcome you to a special Christmas Eve edition of our Week in Review. Now, I've spent this week back in Washington, D.C. because once again, Congress failed to meet its deadlines. It drives me crazy, and this is what happened. So let's begin with the reason we're all stuck in Washington, D.C., the Omnibus spending bill. As a refresher, Congress is supposed to pass 12 individual bills every year that fund every department of the federal government individually. But when it fails to do its job, all 12 bills get lumped into a giant legislative package called an omnibus. Fundamentally, this isn't how your government should work. Congress holds the power of the purse, and members of the House and senators are elected to responsibly fund the government and the government's agency. Many people in Congress see this as a responsibility to spend your money. That's not actually what we're supposed to be doing. But instead of having honest debates over each department's budget, they dropped a 4,155-page bill less than 3 days before we had to vote on it. They did not give Republicans in the House of Representatives any input on it. It's like reading War and Peace 3.5 times. If any member or senator tells you that they've read the breadth of this bill cover to cover, they are lying to you. Now, despite that, I do know that there are countless provisions in this bill that are not good use of your dollars that you went to work for. For example, there is a line item for $777.5 million for educational and cultural exchange programs through the State Department. This is something that I work on as a member of the Foreign Affairs Committee. This is a program that last year issued a $20,600 grant to fund drag shows in Ecuador. That was a waste of $20,600 of your money. Somebody went to work for that. The median income in our district is about $70,000. So if any one of you would like to donate the first quarter of your salary to fund drag shows in Ecuador, reach out, probably not to my office, reach out to some other office. It certainly wasn't our office that was responsible for that. Obviously, I'm joking, but this is a real issue. Every single one of these dollars, it comes out of your pocket. There needs to be accountability. There needs to be a conversation about every line item. That's not happening, and I'm not going to vote for a bill that A, I don't know exactly what's in it, and B, clearly spends your money like it grows on a tree somewhere. This is a problem on both sides of the aisle. Congress routinely ignores one of the primary responsibilities specified in the Constitution. I'm going to keep fighting to ensure that we have a government that is accountable to we the people. You are all we the people, and as members of Congress, our job is to be responsible to you. You hold the power. Now, another key reason that I voted against the omnibus is because it contains another $45 billion in aid to Ukraine. Now, this week, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy addressed Congress. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I believe that President Zelenskyy is the right leader that the Ukraine needs right now for their country. His speech showed more of what the world has to come to expect from him, a strong and steadfast leader who's not afraid to stand up to a bully like Vladimir Putin. However, our government has not shown the same commitment. From the beginning of this conflict, the Biden administration has had one foot in and one foot out, whether it's refusing to send MiGs via Poland earlier this year or trying to claim that sending Patriot defense missiles isn't escalatory. Joe Biden is afraid to stand up to Putin, and this half-assed approach means that we are simply wasting money. We don't have a commitment to actually win, but we are absolutely escalating with everything that we do, whether it's putting in Patriot missile batteries or whether it's sending a 5.56 or a 7.62 round. It is absolutely all escalatory. I want to see Ukraine kick the absolute crap out of Russia. But until there is a plan in place and a strategic objective that we're going to accomplish by spending hundreds of billions of dollars, I cannot in good conscience continue to throw money at that problem. It does not make sense to do so, and that's why I've voted consistently against these spending bills for the Ukraine. My New Year's resolution will be to work with the Republican House majority to finally put some guardrails on federal spending and ensure that we get results. That's what I work on the Foreign Affairs Committee. That's what I will continue to work on the Foreign Affairs Committee. Now, as always, I just want to say that it's an honor to serve you. I hope that you all have a great Christmas. I hope that I get home to see my family for Christmas. I look forward to seeing you all around, and I wish you all the best. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. I will be back on YouTube with more exclusive content, so stay tuned.